Welcome to Goodwood. I'm Tom Lenthall and today we're doing a track day experience with the JEC Tracksport. So we've come down to Goodwood, we've bought the XJS, which is my race car, so that should be a bit of fun. We've also got Dick Dastardly's Smoky Diesel, and there's all sorts of other guys here that we do racing with, and there's lots of exotic race cars. There's E-types, there's Group C cars, there's an XJ220 race car, and we're going to be showing you all of that sort of stuff today. Oh, and we'll take you out for a couple of laps in the car as well, so I hope you enjoy it.
We're just about to noise test Tom's car. The noise instructor will ask us to take the revs to about 3/4 of the maximum RPM to test that it's not too loud for today. There's quite strict noise restrictions here, but I'm confident the car will be fine. 93. After passing the noise test, Tom asked me to install our authentic Jaguar cushion on the passenger seat. So all we got to do is make it, this could be the shit-o-meter, depending how brown it gets. I bet you he's just nicked that from the laundry cupboard and Meg won't even know he's nicked it or something.
Tom, what are your thoughts before we go out?
Oh, I'm all right, I'm pretty cool. I'm just worried about, I'm just hoping Luke doesn't, you know, stain my seat, but apart from that, we're all right, innit? You know, it's Goodwood. Everyone loves Goodwood. This is it's an awesome circuit. So yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm cool. I'm relaxed. It's not like waiting for the start of a race. I always get jittery at the start of a race. If you don't get jittery at the start of a race, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
Did you get a black flag?
Yeah.
What for?
Overtaking on the right instead of the left, but I was coming up behind Tom and he actually went over to the left hand side and started indicating for me to go past. I'm thinking, well, and then he's slowing down and I'm like, what do I do? So I just thought I'll just go past him because he was clearly indicating for me to go past, and then they pulled me in for it.
Right, what did I just say, Benji, upstairs? What did I just say? What did I just say you were going to be black flagged for? Overtaking. I knew you were going to do it. I said it won't be a mechanical issue.
It was Tom Robinson. What was it on?
Yeah, man.
This is one of the things that can happen on track days is, unfortunately, someone's come out of the chicane and they've got a little bit overexcited and they've lost the back end and gone into the tyre wall. So we've now got to wait for the marshals to repair the wall before we can come back out. But the car is down there, lined up, ready to go. So yeah, hopefully quick rebuild job on the wall and we'll be back out again. The rebuild took longer than expected, which meant the first track session would not be resumed. However, it's not like you can get bored here.
You're going to fire it up?
Hopefully, yeah, we should do a brake lap all in.
Lovely, come on, let me hold this. Look at here, Benji, come on, have a look at this, look. This really is a race car for the road, look. Intercom, got the gear shift down there.
Really easy to get in.
How long have you been in this, Andrew?
About 11 years now, almost to the day. So it's,
and this thing really is special. I've just nipped in here, everyone's going out on track for a little parade lap. I want to come and show you a really, really special Jaguar, right? This is what they call a Project 8. This is the fastest production saloon car Jaguar that they made, right? I think it's got a top speed of 186 miles an hour. It tops the Project 7, which is the F-Type. This is a 4-door saloon. And what's special about this is they've crammed this massive V8 in the front of the car here. So much so, they've had to make it left-hand drive. They couldn't physically make a right-hand drive car because of the size of the engine, so they're all left-hand drive. And what's really funny about this, right, Tom has been lucky enough to drive a couple of these. So we've got a customer that lives out towards Farnham Way that's got one. who very kindly lets us look at after it. It's a red one. Tom's also driven Harry Metcalf's one, and this is the colour that he loves.
I want one.
Come here. Right.
I definitely, you know I want one
I'm
of these.
just saying how cool these are. And
The
why they're so
first, I got a customer come down, Mr. Harry Metcalf, hello Harry, and he let me drive his Project 8, and that's it. I've just been drooling for one ever since. And I should have bought one at the NEC last year. It was in the auction. It went quite cheap, but I bottled it. It went a little bit over my budget, so I left it. And then Alex and Rory ripped the living daylights out of me. He said I should have bought it, but anyway, there we go. But I will, at some point, get one of these, and I'm going to drive it to Germany and take it around the Nürburgring. That's what I'm going to do.
Whoa.
So there you go.
After Tom drooled over the Project 8 and the thought of owning one, we headed over to the simulator suite before the start of the next track session. Yes, Derek! Oh! That is
Bloody Lenthall again.
absolute. Derek, where are you going, mate? You're not playing the field. It's not Clarkson Farm.
Try the black stuff.
Tyres got.
It's a too water. This is going to be messy. Look, it's like an OA Tesco's car park, isn't it? Sportsmanship, that is.
Thank you, Thomas.
That's not cricket.
I'm panicking. So, because the car went so fast down the back straight, it made the bonnet pop up and the fiberglass has broken a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm making some holes for the good old faithful cable tie to go in there and hold the bonnet down, because I don't really want to wear it on the windscreen. So hopefully we can get a couple of holes and get a couple of cable ties in, and we'll be back out again, and I'll do a more permanent fix when I get back to the workshop tomorrow. What I really need is a drill. That's what I ain't got one. Ooh, actually, that's... Yeah, just go straight down around this. Look. With the Jag's bonnet secured, me and James then took some passengers out for their hot laps.
So look, just as we're wrapping up, I've just managed to grab Jason and Carol from the South Wales region. You're actually the club secretary, aren't you?
I am, yes.
And
yeah.
Jason has got a rather nice F-Type over there. And you also have an XJS, don't you? Yeah, so why have you decided to come down or get involved in these JEC Tracksport events? What is it for you that makes them so special?
I just think it's an opportunity to drive tracks or have a fast lap with an expert.
That's very kind of you.
You watch the racing drivers on television, the likes of Jackie Stewart and Sterling Moss of old, driving these tracks, and it's an opportunity to come and really experience it yourself, and it's fantastic what the JEC put on for their members and their partners.
Yeah.
And there's, I've thoroughly enjoyed my time today, and my knuckles are truly white.
So just for the viewers then, so this time last year, give or take, you were at Castle Cube and Tom took you out, if I'm not mistaken, in the XJS, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
And that was your first kind of flavour of...
It was, yes, yeah.
And having the XJS road car, I suppose it was quite interesting to go out.
Yes, I haven't tried any of that in the road car, because I wanted to keep it in one piece. But it was an experience to find out exactly what the cars are capable of in a capable driver's hands.
Right, I know it's the end of the day, but I've managed to grab you, Wayne. You've had a busy day, haven't you? And you haven't taken...
Brilliant. It was supposed to rain today, and look at it, the sun is shining, we've had loads of cars out on track, it's been marvellous.
And you've even been out on track driving.
I have, yes. I've been driving the Palmer Sport XK from Swallows, which was lovely, because it's a little kitten, really. It looks very big and scary, but it's a little kitten.
You had classic FM on.
We did, yeah.
You had classic FM on.
Yeah, we had a few symphonies while we were going, just to put my passengers at ease. So I got the classic music going, you know, to calm them down a bit.
Yeah.
And then also so that I couldn't hear the screams, because it's important I don't get put off.
Yeah, I've got a new nickname for PR Wayne. It's Pretty Rapid Wayne. And listen, I know just before we go, I've got to have a little chat with you because I know you like your motorsport and your stuff.
Absolutely.
TWR.
Wonderful to see that car that Martin Brundle drove in the 1985 season for TWR, right at the beginning of their Group C career.
That's the XGR6, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. And out of Henry Pearman's collection from Eagle E-Types that you see behind me here as well. Big thanks to Henry for bringing these cars, because what a backdrop they've created.
Yes, too right.
The 93 car there as well, the XJ220, phenomenal car, of course. Won Le Mans.
Yes.
We still say it was the winner, unfortunately disqualified for not having catalytic converters. How boring is that?
That's a bit sad, isn't it, really?
But wonderful to see him here, and wonderful to see the variety of cars, because we've had so much on track. One guy I was talking to earlier got himself an X300, paid 1,200 quid for it, lowered it a bit, got the harnesses in, and he's out on track, and that's what it's all about.
And it's the first time at Goodwood, isn't it? It's the first time we've been at Goodwood, and what a track.
It's been a significant year for the Jaguar Enthusiasts Club. Of course, this is our track sport programme. It starts here at Goodwood for the rest of the season for 2024, and that's a special year for the club because it's the 40th anniversary of the club's formation. So we had to come out of the traps and do something really special, really big.
Statement of intent.
Yeah, and something that everyone's going to remember, and I think everyone who's into historic vehicles just loves Goodwood and what it stands for, the history that's represented here, and it's just ideal to celebrate 40 years of the JEC.
And then if people have missed this event, what other ones have we got coming up, Wayne, that they can book on?
So, Harewood Hill Climb is next. Very different event to this, much more informal, much more track time. That's a hill climb, so there's no helmets required, but a different kind of motorsport discipline. Then towards the end of the year in October, we're back at our favourite Castle Combe, which we love, and we'll get all sorts of people out in cars there.
Fantastic. And I've got one final question.
Yes.
Money, no object. I'm going to give you a set of keys. Which one are you taking tonight? Which one is it tonight? Is it the Project 8? Is it one of the E-Types?
Be a very
what is it going to be?
one, that. It'd probably be the XJ220, actually, because that's the car that every child who grew up in the 90s had a pencil case of.
the metal one.
Yeah,
I know the one.
Everyone had that. The metal pencil case and the holder with Jaguar on it.
I know the one.
We all had them. So I think that would have to be
that's the one. That's Wayne's pick of the...
That's my pick of the day out of this collection. So many other nice cars. And this is history here. Of course, Goodwood is entwined with Jaguar. When Goodwood started racing here after the Second World War, when it ceased to be RAF West Hampton in 1948, one of the first races here was a Jaguar. It was an SS100 with a different body on it. Looked very strange, but that started Jaguar's sort of intertwined history with Goodwood, and of course that went all the way through the XK120s, the likes of Sterling Moss, C-types, D-types, into the early Mark 1s and Mark 2s as well. So Jaguar history is Goodwood history.
Intertwined into the tarmac almost.
Yeah, and I think we've celebrated it well here.
I think you've done a great job, Wayne, and well done to everyone that's organised it. Colin, James, the whole lot, everyone from the JC. Fantastic. We're delighted to be here, and we had a great day. And I do appreciate you taking time to speak to us. I know you're a very busy man. It's the end of a long day, and you want to kick back, have a drink.
Anything for you, James. Anything at all.
Thanks, Wayne.
Anything. And people are watching this, of course, are eager to come to the next one.
Of course,
and what they've got to do is get on the little typeboard, computer there, keyboard, on FaceTube, as people around here call it, and put in jec.org.uk/tracksport and make sure you're here or wherever we are for the next one.
Fantastic. Thanks, Wayne. All the best.
Thank you, James.
I'll go and get those keys.
Yeah.
Wow, what a day. Me and James have had. It's been You got a little bit hot under the collar, didn't you, mate?
Well, the thing is, you have to wear a long sleeve top.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's it. Nothing,
and obviously, look, no, but you and I are race trim.
Why is it I'm not sweating then?
Because you haven't, or you are a little bit. You haven't done as much as me.
Am I not done that? Anyway, look, here we are at the end of the day. We've had a great day. The XJS has performed really well. We've been out in the supercharged S-Type R. You've been out in the diesel.
Yeah.
We've been helping the JEC give people passenger rides and taking other people out. You know, and here we are, stood next to Mike Hawthorne and the Lofty England statue. What a day!
What a day!
Doesn't get any better than that.
It's not quite sun setting, but as the as the last 20 minutes of track action is taking place, there you go.
Yeah. And and of course we've seen some pretty amazing cars to boot as well. So XJR 15 of Maynard's.
Yeah, that was the pre-production car.
Yeah, the Eagle cars, the
lovely car,
unbelievable. Couple of Project 8s, they're really cool. I'm a bit partial to a Project 8.
No, it's your next car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our next car. So look, anyway, we've had a brilliant day. We hope you enjoying the video and seeing what track day is all about. Even if you don't come and do it with the JEC and the Jaguar ones, just get your car on track and go and have a bit of fun. Hopefully we'll see you next time we do a video. Don't forget to
like and subscribe.